and we're off. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, buddy. Daddy gonna miss him. Hi, buddy.
Okay, we made it through security, and now we're just gonna go to our gate and wait for family boarding. We're delayed a little bit, so we're just gonna move around some before we get stuck on the airplane and we have to sit still, kind of. Okay, we just landed, and I'm not gonna lie, that was very hard. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about traveling with Gates, and I go all the way from packing with him, all the way going through security. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you like these types of videos, then give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit subscribe, and let's just get right into it with starting with packing for the both of us. Oh, and just one more thing before we get started. I just want to tell you guys, it is not easy traveling with a baby, but I hope this video encourages you and also gives you some confidence to do this by yourself. This is my first time traveling with the baby alone, so kudos to all the single mothers out there, but I just hope this encourages you to get out there and travel and do things with your baby that are very hard, but you are so capable of doing. Okay, now let's get into the video. Okay, so we're in my closet. I have a really big suitcase that I'm gonna check in. Everything in this suitcase are things that I do not need in the plane, so we're gonna be gone a week. So I have a week's worth of clothing for me, and then outfits for the baby, and a little bit extra just for accidents. I also have toys in here and extra diapers, and anything that I don't need on the plane goes in here. And we're going to a baby shower as soon as we land. That's why I have my makeup on and already, so I'm putting my makeup in here. And then also I have the baby shower gifts in here, so I'm hoping none of it gets crushed. I also have some extra formula in here, some extra toys, because when we land, we're gonna go to a baby shower, and then, I don't know if y'all know this, but where I live in Arkansas, it's 2 hours from my house to the nearest airport. The hour will be over, and then we'll have a 2-hour drive back to my house. And I packed a few different toys that Gates has never seen before or played with before to kind of occupy him for that long car ride. And maybe he'll sleep, because right now is his nap time, and we have to leave in an hour, and he ain't napping. I'm gonna zip up his side. So everything I need for the baby on this side, everything I need for me on this side. This is a big suitcase, I'm so happy. All right, here we go. Now, the backpack. This is a backpack that I'm gonna have on the plane. I make 2 lists just in case. This little list has always stayed in the backpack ever since we first traveled, but I always make an updated list because now he needs snacks, he needs different things than he did when he was little, but this is the original one, which is still a pretty good list. So in this bag are things that I need for myself, which is my wallet and ID. His ID, so you have to have a birth certificate. They don't always check it, but you need it in case they do, because sometimes they won't let you check in the plane. They have done that to us before. Bottles with water, so I have bottles and water on this side. And yes, you can bring water and formula on the plane, so I have 2 tubs of formula in here. Actual baby bottles, passies, burp cloths, I don't need those anymore, obviously. Change of clothes, just in case for a blowout. Hairbrush, a car seat cover. My parents have my car seat with them, so I don't need a car seat. Baby sling with...
He's down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go outside and clean his stroller.
Okay. Baby sling. So baby sling is something that you would carry on you. I have one. I have it laid out in there with his outfit that he's going to wear to the airport. Probiotics, syringe, grab gel, gas drops, breast pump, charger, empty bottles, portable sound machine, a blanket. So that used to be my old list, and I still keep it in here. It's kind of sentimental to me. As silly as that sounds. Okay. Now here's my updated list. We have teething tablets, grab water, pouches, food pouches that he likes to eat, food puffs, which he likes to eat, formula, water, extra bottles, passies, books, toys, teethers, diapers, wipes, teething crackers, and then I have my stuff, which is a portable charger, ID, and his birth certificate. So that's the updated list. So I use this base backpack. Pretty good. I mean, I honestly could use something a little bigger just because this isn't like it's packed full with unnecessary things. This really does have everything I need. I could use it a little bit bigger. But one thing I do like about this baby diaper bag is the back. I have his books back here. But if I need to change him, there's a fold out for me to change him and lay him on, because sometimes at the airport bathrooms, they don't have those wipes that you pull out and can change them on the changing table. So I can just put this on the changing table and he's not touching the bottom of the changing table, if you know what I mean. Like he has some kind of coverage and protection. We have his books here. Never Touch a Crocodile. This little piggy, he's obsessed with this book. I have my ID up here so it's easy to access. I also like that this has wipes right here. I have change of clothes for him in this pouch, some diapers just in case, and the food. We are good to go there. I'm about to change in my outfit, but always the day before we go on a flight, I lay out my clothes. And this is what I'm wearing to the shower, so I don't have to change. And then I lay out a really comfy outfit for him. And Adam just told me that he's taking a nap right now, so we're good to go. We're gonna have a good time. That's what I wanted. Nothing can stop me. Okay, here's my plain outfit, super comfy. I'm gonna fix my hair, so don't worry guys, but I need something comfy. I'm TSA pre-check, so I don't have to have socks. If you're not TSA pre-check, bring some socks if you're gonna wear something like this, because you don't wanna walk barefoot in the airport. I'm TSA pre-check, which makes it a little bit better. And I just wanted to say, when you go through TSA pre-check, which I will try to film, but if I can't, I'll just say it now. It will be easier on you if you take the food, the water, and the formula out of your diaper bag into a bin and let that go in separately, because they have to run it through a machine. If you don't do that and you leave it in your bag, it's still okay. However, they're going to have to search the whole bag as if you were just a regular passenger that forgot your water bottle in the bag. So they'd have to check every pocket, or they're supposed to check every pocket, everything, and make sure it's just the formula and the water that's set in the bag off. If you take and separate the two, it goes by much quickly. And anyway, I've always experienced people being so nice at the airport, whether it be the people working at the airport or security or flight attendants and actual passengers. They will go out of their way to help you get your bags where they need to be. They'll take your bags for you and help you and just kind of let you get maneuvered. Women have also been really sweet to me in the bathrooms. Like if I needed to kind of move gates around, they'll like watch my luggage or help me get him situated. Anyway, I've just had really good experiences. I'm a little bit nervous because Gates is a little bit more rowdy now. He's not like sleeping in the plane. The best time to travel is when the baby is like a newborn stage, because all they do is sleep. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to tell you guys in case I don't get to film it. Oh, and then I'm just gonna make sure I have a bottle or a passy handy so that when we ascend and descend on the plane, that for his ears popping, that he is sucking to help that air kind of flow so it doesn't hurt. He's never had an issue before, and that's what I've always done. Usually when I travel with Adam, we just do carry-ons. You have your original carry-on, a personal item, and the baby bag. 3 bags. Also, I bought these for my nieces and nephews and for my best friend's little kids. I wasn't gonna bring them because I didn't have room, but now I do because I'm doing the carry-on, so we're gonna pack that. And we're gonna hope that it stays settled and doesn't break. Oh my goodness, he's an alligator. We gotta get ready for the airport. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey, you better come back here. I always put the baby in something really soft like this and stretchy because it's way more comfortable on the plane. Your new toy? Do we have a new toy? Oh yeah, bite on her. Bite. There we go. Look how handsome him is. He's so handsome. I see those 2 top teeth. I love it. Oh, poor puppy. Okay, we're in the car. Adam's taking us to the airport. You have the option to either check your stroller at the gate. So you can take your stroller through security, but you can also check it in when you get there and check it in with your bag. If you check it with your bag, it will be at baggage claim. If you check it in at the gate, you can take it all the way to the security, check it at the gate, and when you get off the plane, it will be waiting for you, and then you can wheel, you know, yourself out of the airport in it. And then I also have to remember you have to have your baby's birth certificate in case they need it, and usually they do. We've been asked a few times for it. And then I have to add him to my ticket. So I'm just gonna go to the gate and say I need to add a lap child, or you can do it at the kiosk depending on, I guess, the airport or whatever. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk in, check our bags, add a child to our lap, and make sure we have the baby's ID, and of course, my ID too. Okay, here we are. Dad's gonna help us wheel this stuff, and we're off. All you do is check in like normal and you add a baby to the ticket. It'll give you the option, do you want to add a lap child? You say yes, and you put in his name or her name and date of birth, even if you checked in on the app. Then you're going to check in your bags, and if you're checking your stroller in here, this is where you would select it, and a car seat if you have one. And remember, you could wheel your stroller to the gate, but if you're going to check it like I am here, it's going to print you off your tickets and all your luggage tags, and it has a little piece of sticker that you're going to keep for yourself in case anything gets lost. And then you're going to go to the baggage drop, and they're going to weigh everything, make sure your luggage is under 50 pounds, and then they're going to take your stroller for you if that's what you choose. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to show this, but I have my backpack in this here that has to go through security, and remember my formula is in the backpack, so I have to take that out in the waters. I'm going to have to take this off, put it through security, and carry him because this strap can't go through security, so.
Bye, buddy. Daddy gonna miss him. Bye, buddy. Have fun. Have fun, Mama and Papa.
Okay, they're testing my formula here, making sure everything's okay. And here they put your water in this black box to check it. Okay, we made it through security. They actually let me keep my strap on this time. They don't usually let me, so that was awesome. And now we're just gonna go to our gate and wait for family boarding, which will be after the A group. So our ticket says Group C, but if you're with small kids, you can go with the family boarding, which is boarding after the A group, no matter what seat you're assigned or what group you're assigned. We're delayed a little bit, so we're just gonna move around some before we get stuck on the airplane and we have to sit still, kind of. Okay, we just landed, and I'm not gonna lie, that was very hard because we were not only delayed sitting before getting on the plane, but we were delayed sitting on the plane. Okay, so I'm sweating. He was not happy, but only for a little bit, so I still consider it a win. So now we're gonna wait for the stroller and my check-on bag. All right, guys, that's all I videoed, but I just want to touch on a few things here. Okay, so let's talk about the plane and the plane delay. So that was very frustrating for me, and it was very frustrating for the baby. But thankfully, I was sitting by someone who is very willing to help. Like I said in the beginning of the video, there are a lot of people that are willing to help and that are very understanding. And so I was trying to keep him entertained and contained into one seat because I don't want him out in the aisle because it's an active taxiway, and I also don't want him bothering the person next to me, and it is very, very hard. So what I do in those types of situations where I feel myself getting flustered, and of course the baby's getting grumpy, he's wanting to move, and he starts crying and kind of being unconsolable, the first thing I do for myself is take a deep breath and relax and know that we're both frustrated and we're in this together, so it's my job to keep calm, and that energy hopefully will help him. That's the number one thing. If it doesn't help him, it helps me. It helps me get my mindset right. So that's the first thing. I get my mindset right. I take a deep breath. I know that we're going to be to our destination soon, and this is just temporary. So that's the first thing. So the second thing that I do is I go down the list of things that I think would help him. So the first thing I do is I offer him a book. Would he stay still enough to look at a book, a pop-up book, or a puppet book? If the answer is no, I go to number 2. Does he want a toy? Would a toy suffice? Would it be fun for him to use a car toy, like a toy car or whatever. And then if that doesn't work, I go to number 3. Is he thirsty or hungry? Or does he want to be comforted by a passy? And so I offer those things to him. If none of those things work, I keep going down the list until he latches on to something. And he may get tired enough after offering him all those things over and over that he goes to sleep. And then lastly, if nothing is working, you have to be okay if your baby cries. It's normal. It's an unusual situation they're in. They're not sitting on a plane all the time. So if they start crying and there's nothing you can do, that's okay. Keep your cool. It will be over soon enough. The time will pass, I promise. It might feel like a long time, but the time will pass and you will get there. So just to wrap this up, our bags came, we went to baggage claim, we got our bags, and then our stroller actually didn't come out with the bags. It came to the side. They just lay it out on the side, and that's where they put unusual luggage that usually doesn't fit like suitcases would. So like they'll put golf clubs there and they'll put like strollers, but it's always very close to where the bags are coming out. So that's what we did, and we got in the car and went on our way. But that's all I have. If you have any questions or any advice or tips or tricks, leave them in the comments below. And as always, like the video, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!